Welcome to Common Man Cocktails, Dan.
Special edition.
Special edition. This comes to us because Aiden, in our live stream, and not the only person, asked us and donated. So if you pay money, we'll do stuff for you.
We'll make you videos.
We probably won't do butt stuff, but look.
Depends.
It depends. 20 bottles we suggest. This is my note. You probably can't read it because of the white balance. But Aiden wanted 20 bottles that Common Man Cocktails would suggest as alcohols that they should have for a starting bar.
Yes.
Based on the stuff that we like, not based on the 10-bottle bar book that exists or all this shit. All that shit doesn't matter.
But you can make a heck of a lot of drinks with...
If you have...
You can make a lot of drinks with
these products or something like this...
And a lot of juice.
You'll be able to... And juice, syrups,
yeah,
all that crap.
You need
then
that
you'll
shit.
be able to make pretty much everything on the show. So, I wanted to start with... Let's just get this out of the way.
Okay, you gotta have a vodka.
Vodka. I picked Ocean Vodka. Now, if you're like, Derek, I can't get Ocean Vodka. It doesn't fucking matter. Buy a bottle of vodka. You've checked off the box.
I think any bottle of vodka, like, absolute. I mean, yeah, you don't want to go bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf vodka.
I don't care.
You have to have vodka, so like if someone wants a Bloody Mary or
Tito's.
like someone comes to Titos. Yeah, Titos is perfect.
Yeah.
Titos is actually perfect.
Tito's is a perfect vodka. It has no flavor. It has no substance. It has no soul. It's
But
exactly
they let the
what you want.
dogs in the distillery and shit, so you know what the fuck.
They got fined for
listen to
pouring
commercials.
shit into the river that was contaminating.
All right, get some Tito's. It's
Next,
okay.
let's just cover the rum because that's like I think the rum is
Rum.
the biggest category here. Out of
Yes.
everything we did, rum owns most.
You might
of
not
the-
think you need all the different rums,
Right,
but you do.
So,
Pay attention.
we say Plantation 3-star. If you can't get Plantation 3-star, what do you suggest for a clear rum? If we
Bacardi.
A clear,
Bacardi?
yeah, Bacardi.
Bacardi wins all of
You
our
can get
contests.
Bacardi.
Blind tastings. I don't know why, because it's a fucking man, and you don't want
But
him
you
to
can
win.
drink. You can make, especially when you're making drinks. You got to think too. You're making cocktails,
Yeah.
and half the time you're making cocktails for like close friends, and then they bring friends, and you don't really want to make cocktails for those friends, but you have to, so you can get Bacardi.
Yeah. Get Bacardi for them. Get Plantation for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got a little bit more sugar, a lot more sugar than Bacardi. So if you're if you don't want to add too much simple syrup, Plantation's your fucking key. Now, there's also calls for Jamaican rum. So let's say, I don't know, a Mai Tai. Right?
Yes.
You want to make a Mai Tai?
Who doesn't like a Mai Tai?
Everybody likes a Mai Tai.
You know what? If you don't like Mai Tai, you better
So-
try Mai Tai.
For,
Maybe you haven't had the right Mai Tai.
So for our traditional Jamaican rum, I picked Smith & Cross, which is the perfect rum that fits both Jamaica. If you can't get Smith & Cross, go with Appleton. But
Yeah.
Smith & Cross has a good dynamic to its rum. And that, with Smith & Cross and Plantation, you can now make your Mai Tai.
Well, let's go with this first before we talk about that one.
Spice rum?
You gotta have spice rum.
You,
You gotta have spice rum.
we put threw this in here because you gotta have it. Everybody's went to college.
So someone's gonna come over to your house, give them a Coke,
Rum
give
and
them
Coke.
some rum.
Right, rum and Coke, simple drink.
You're done.
Spice rum.
Yes.
Captain Morgan Private Stock, hands down, best spiced rum that you can get for your dollar. It's like $3 more than a bottle of fucking shitty ass Captain Morgan's that tastes like water. So go with the Private Stock if it's available. If not,
Private stock is good.
fucking
People like Kraken.
Kraken.
Kraken's good.
Kraken's a little
I
higher
drank that
proof.
the other night.
It's I like it better,
So
but in a
long.
rum and Coke though, Captain Morgan Private
Captain Morgan
Stock.
Private
is-
Stock.
I'm
Now
in the
we
wrong
go to that.
category.
You could
All right.
probably be able to get Captain Morgan.
If you
Yeah.
can get this, you should get yourself some Lemon Heart 151. That now you covers everything you'll ever need for tiki in the world. It's right here.
Done.
Lemon Heart 151. If you can't get that, try Hamilton 151. If you can't get that, something that's Demerara, dark, and flavorful. Don't go with Bacardi 151 because it's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, Oakheart's not bad too.
Yeah.
Oakheart is
Yeah,
a good
there's a
spice
lot of
rum.
good spice
Oakheart is
rums.
a good spice rum. That's true. I would also pick Oakheart if you have the choice between the two. I still go with Private Stock. Elijah Craig Small Batch Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey 94 proof is what we pick for our whiskey sours.
Yes.
Right? Like if you need whiskey, boom.
But you can pick. If you like a whiskey, yeah, you like a whiskey. You need a whiskey. You should have whiskey.
So part of your bar should have a whiskey.
I think I'm gonna have a whiskey right after this.
I mean, you did a tasting with Ian and Elijah Craig. Actually
Elijah
Yeah.
Craig wins.
on top. So.
So then you're like, oh, I
You
need
need
a
rye.
rye. So I picked Knob Creek Rye. It's 100 proof. I like 100 proof products because when you're making whiskey sours, it cuts through and you get the acidity and all the flavors of the sours, but you still can get the rye. So you want to go with something aggressive if you're building a cocktail. If you're sipping it, well, if you're sipping anything, this video is not for fucking you. This is for people who want to make a bar.
All right, let's go. We'll
Yeah.
We'll keep going with
Core
base-
spirits?
Course spirits.
Siete Leguas, best tequila on the fucking planet. If you don't agree with me, then you should tell me what it is so I can find it and prove you wrong or prove you right. Because I love to experience new tequilas.
I mean, you may not be able to get
any Blanco tequila will get you through pretty much any
Just
drink.
don't go
100%
Jose
Diego.
Cuervo.
Yeah. No Jose Cuervo. It has to be 100% agave or fuck it.
Hold on. So this is what you don't want. I keep a bottle as a proof that you shouldn't drink this. This is Jose Cuervo Especial. If it looks like this, fucking throw it out. Throw it in the drain.
If someone tries to give you that, punch them.
You should
They do have 100% de agave, and that's fine.
This is not it. So don't ever.
But that's not it.
That's not it.
Say no to Jose Cuervo.
No Jose Cuervo Especial. It's 51%. It's not real. Mezcal de Leyenda Durango. This is the mezcal we would choose if we had to make a $20 20-bottle bar, and it has to include mezcal because we drink a lot of
You
mezcal.
gotta have mezcal. You can do Montelobos, so Montelobos.
Montelobos is good.
Montelobos is good. It's easier to get.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
So my selection is based on brands that I would influence you to buy.
Well, we just drank all our Montelobos.
We don't have any.
And then he tried to steal my bottle of Montelobos,
Yeah,
but we're not going to talk about that
hands.
right now.
So I would pick Leyenda Durango, specifically the Durango, if you can get it. But if you can't, Montelobos is widely available because it's made by the same people who make Hendrick's Gin, or the distributor or whoever, William Grant & Son. They do Montelobos, and they distribute everywhere, so it's a little easier. For a gin, this is our blind tasting gin winner thus far. It's called Bulldog Gin. It's London Dry. So if you want a London Dry gin, if you don't, you should get one anyway. So if you're drinking tonics, gin and tonics.
Yes, you should have a gin. You can get a good gin for gin and tonics.
Yep. What's that?
Dorchester. Dorchester's.
Southsides. All those drinks, London Dry. If you need an American gin,
Come on.
fucking get one.
You need a
New
gin.
Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam is probably
Yeah.
good. Do we have any more core spirits? Should we finish those?
I think
Should we talk about this next because it's pretty important for me.
Yeah, we're done with the core spirits.
So Luxardo Maraschino, you should own it. If you watch our show or you like the drinks we make, you'll find Luxardo Maraschino in the Dorchester. You'll find it in the Hemingway Daiquiri. You'll find it in pretty much every 1930s classic cocktail.
Awesome.
We made it a couple times.
You don't think you're gonna like it? It's fucking awesome.
We made a drink with it this month. It was a tiki cocktail, right?
Yes.
It wasn't Cobra's Fang. It was.
It wasn't
Was
Cobra's
it the
Fang.
Demerara float?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the next one, let's go to the aperitifs.
Yeah, aperitifs.
We had this took a while. This was a struggle. So for aperitifs, we pick Campari
But you definitely need Campari.
because that's
You need the bitter. You need the Negroni.
No.
Right?
No, they did both.
You're gonna make a Negroni because you're gonna fucking try one. You got your gin. You got your fucking whiskey. You're gonna make a fucking
Now you can make every Negroni variant
yes.
with just having Campari.
Yeah, like the Boulevard.
Boulevardier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
got
need
your eyes.
Campari. It's definitely a vital part.
Even if you're like me,
I mean, even Jen has it, and
I don't need
she
it.
just looks at it. She doesn't really drink it,
Yeah.
but
we slide it in.
she's like, oh, it's red. It's pretty cool.
It's not grenadine.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
surprise.
she's like, it ain't sweet, bitches.
Aperol is like the intro level of Campari. It's a great aperitif. It's in the Division Bell. A lot of mezcal drinks. A lot of if you don't have Campari.
Shit, in the summer, you're just drinking Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, Aperol.
A little cava, a little club soda.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
Perfect.
You're
Drop
ready.
a little orange in there.
It's a grapefruit, right?
It's great.
Is it a grapefruit?
No, it's orange.
Oh, it's orange?
The flavor profile?
Yeah.
No,
I
that
thought
you
it was-
drop in there.
No,
No, I
but
thought
what's the
flavor
what's the
was
Oh.
grapefruit.
core distillate for this? It doesn't say. No, I don't know.
Oh, alright. It's sweeter. It's definitely sweeter than
Yeah, it's
Campari.
definitely
Yeah.
sweeter.
But
It's a
not as
little.
bitter.
Yeah, it's like a tint bitter because you don't want it like super sweet.
No.
you say a tit bitter.
Tit bitter.
A tit bitter.
Another product from Italy coming at you, Amaro
Oops.
Nonino. That is probably out of all, it's the most esoteric would be the right word. I don't know. It's the Amaro that I would pick over Averna and all the others because the paper plane is a fucking fantastic cocktail. We have a couple cocktails with that. I googled it earlier in my recipe.awesomedrinks.com.
And you can drink it by itself.
And you can drink it
after
by
dinner.
Yeah.
It's definitely an after dinner drink.
It's not like these two. It's it's just
Yeah.
more dynamic and flavorful, but it's slightly different. I would paper airplane by itself as a cocktail is a perfectly fine reason to use that specific product, and you could probably use it for other drinks. Just throw it in there. Now we have all the rest. No, we have a cream liqueur.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want an Irish cream. I picked Cool Swan Irish Cream because it's the best Irish cream on the planet. And it's got a little bit of weave chocolate.
Yeah,
if you can't get it, you
Baileys.
can go with Bailey's.
Yeah.
There was another one, Farm something. It had like it was in a bottle, like a.
Oh, that milk bottle. We did the tasting of it.
Yeah.
It's
look for the
upstairs.
video.
It's upstairs in the fridge.
Oh, we
Yeah.
have one in the refrigerator. That's how
Yeah.
good it is. It's been the fucking refrigerator. So that's another one. I'll link it up here. So that's your cream. Then you need your coffee.
Yeah.
So Patron XO Cafe. I don't like Patron products I don't like Patron tequila products. From what I've had thus far, I haven't had all the very expensive tequilas, but I like Patron from a coffee liqueur. This is gonna be rum, coffee,
Or
liqueur,
they're
I think.
orange. Their orange is good too.
Oh, they're orange.
Oh, what's up next?
Patron Citron. So from an orange liqueur, I pick Patron. From a coffee liqueur, I pick Patron. Patron coffee liqueur has more beanie goodness, tastes more like a little bit more like a dark roast versus that of, what's your typical? Kahlua. Kalua's got a lot more sugar to it. I like to have a little bit more coffee than my sugar. I can add sugar with simple syrup, so I go with Patron. Patron Citron. It's cheaper than Cointreau, but really any orange liqueur.
Any orange. You need an orange. You definitely need
Pick
an orange liqueur. You
I
do.
would prefer.
You have to
I
have
prefer
one.
a Senior Curacao, but we can't get
Senior
that.
Curacao, if you can get like an orange liqueur, this is a blue Curacao version of it. But if you can get Senior Curacao, that's great. I would say anything over $15 is probably a good start for orange liqueur. $7, if you're spending $7 for orange liqueur, it's fucking sugar water. It's just orange flavored sugar water.
Yeah.
So you want to at least bump it up a little bit, unless you're a college kid, then buy whatever you want. Di Serono is probably, we haven't found anything
You gotta
better.
have Di Serono.
The best amaretto.
Yeah, you gotta have amaretto sours. I mean,
We haven't found
Don't buy
an
anything
amaretto.
else but
yeah, you want to, yeah,
Di
don't
Serono
buy.
is the best.
I've done blind
And you
tastings.
should be able to get it.
I've done
It's everywhere.
in the blind tasting. We had a couple products that were pretty good, but Di Serono in a real tasting with people who drink product and wanted cocktails. We've built them for the ladies. If you like ladies,
I
you
like
like
ladies.
then Di Serono is your thing. Don't go with the cheap knockoffs because the ladies are gonna be like, oh, I can drink this. You got Di Serono, boom,
Yeah, they're drinking it.
you're in. So I don't have any elderflower liqueur from Saint Germain.
Yeah,
on
Saint
me.
Germain.
We should have
So
bought
you
that
get-
today.
Bottle's pretty
You gotta buy the Saint
Yeah,
Germain.
bottle
It
is
definitely. That one's not bad.
That's not bad.
This one isn't bad.
This is Saint Elder.
Yeah,
That's probably the second.
It's
A
not
little-
as good.
Little watery compared
Yeah.
to the Saint Germain.
it's
Saint
not
Germain's
soft.
definitely the shit.
It's, not like
Flat.
alcohol-y, but like I don't know.
Too much
Saint Germain's just
booze?
sweeter than that.
Well, it's
Yeah.
definitely not as. Yeah, it's
So
definitely.
you need
some
your
moderate.
elderflower liqueur. Great for adding to your gin and tonics, which now you have enough of.
Champagne.
Champagne, just with
Oh,
champagne.
That Cavalli.
Cavalli
with
wears-
the clothes there, with the
Cavalli
amaretto
something wears sour, some shit.
Yeah.
Link the video. Then I guess we kind of fell this in. This is a red.
You
sweet
definitely
vermouth.
need this.
It's a sweat vermouth.
Yeah.
You need a
So-
vermouth.
If you want to add 2 vermouths in there,
You want to make a Manhattan? Like, you make a ton of drinks with vermouth.
right. If you like, okay, so if you like bourbon
Yeah,
and that type of thing, red vermouth.
definitely.
If you like gin and vodka, you go with the dry. Or you go with the clear,
Yeah.
like the dry vermouth. So I would say pick a vermouth. If you want both, that's fine. I'm not including both. I didn't include the standard one because it's like super cheap. And this is a quality product that I don't know. What's Dolan, maybe, for a dry vermouth? I don't know what the best dry vermouth is, but this is a good. Antica Carpano is the red vermouth we chose. Now, as runners-up, this vodka still counts. That is the 20 bottles. For
That's it.
runner-up, if you needed to come up with 21, this we played with this. It was the absinthe being included. If you're into tiki, I would sub out elderflower for absinthe because you're going to be making zombies and pearl divers and what do we make this month? Cobra's fangs, stuff like that. You're going to need some dashes of absinthe. Now, if you're like, but I don't want to spend a whole bottle of absinthe for dashes because it's fucking
Yeah.
expensive, we have a solution for you. So we have, Aiden came up with like 5 bottles of bitters that you need. So for that, to fill in for your absinthe, you can use Peychaud. It's red, so it's
You
gonna
gotta have
fucking
Peychauds.
red up your shit. That makes your Sazeracs. That covers your bitters from a Sazerac and all the things that call for Peychaud. If you're not calling for Peychaud, the next thing you usually get is this.
You gotta have Ango.
Angostura bitters,
Yeah.
Trinidad sours, all your drinks.
Everything. Chicago
multiple
South
ones
Side.
This month had Angostura bitters. in it.
Yeah.
And then you need an orange bitter. So for that,
Always need an orange bigger.
this is not
It's
screen.
It's
Regan's
Yeah.
orange bitters or any orange bitters. I would go with Bitter Cube personally, but it's going to be like $20. Regan's is like $10, so price, if that matters to you. Scrappy's is a great one. Bitter Cube, does that have an orange? For Bitter Cube, I would pick Trinity, but that's not in our list. For Bitter Cube, though, I would go with Corazon. This is like a mole sauce or a mole bitter. It's kind of like that dark cacao nib with a little bit of spice to it. So tequila-based cocktails, Corazon. Whenever we make like margaritas and shit, and I'm at your house, I'm just like, I just throw a little bit in. If you make margaritas and you want to make margaritas better than the restaurants, use Corazon bitters from Bitter Cube available at awesomedrinks.com.
And then people are like, "Whoa, where'd that come from?" And you're like,
"You're looking to like fucking make people impressed."
Yeah.
And then people like Spice,
like
Boy Drinks World, Spice bitters.
It's good
Serrano.
spice bitter.
Watch our videos this month for Serrano cocktail bitters. That's your heat. It's more dynamic than, say, Scrappy's Firewater that I've discovered, but it does the job and it does it well. That's it. Now you can make everything.
That's a lot of shit.
Now you can make most of the stuff from the show.
You can make a whole lot of drinks out of this.
And I'm not saying this is cheap. What?
Squeeze your lemon, squeeze your limes.
This is probably like $500.
Make some simple syrup, and you are good to go.
You go to awesomedrinks.com, you buy your passion fruit syrups and all your shit that's non-alcoholic. This overall maybe $500. I didn't do the math. If we don't count Durango, because this itself is $80. So you
I mean, this is all the. I mean, all of
some of
the aperitifs and liqueurs and stuff. I mean,
you don't buy it all at once unless you have a lot of money, or it's your birthday or something. But once you have all this, you can build a lot of the stuff that we do. I have all the stuff in the back bar that I pick and choose from, but most of the time, this is the stuff we're going to use.
Yeah.
And when we're not on the show and we're making cocktails, if we had this on an island, all four of us, us and our wives, would be able to make drinks. If we had an infinite supply of these, we would never have a problem making cocktails.
No.
If we have all the syrups and sugars. So, Aiden, I hope that solves your problem of what would be your product.
You said the best $10 ever spent.
Oh, that's great.
And again, I try to throw in some substitutions for stuff that you don't have. If you're like, but I don't have Knob Creek Rye, watch any of our reviews. You'll find out what other products we've used with rye. Search for rye on Common Cocktails channel. You'll see stuff. Go to recipe.awesomedrinks.com, type in rye in the ingredient list. You'll probably see videos.
I mean, you'll start to learn what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll go
This
with
is
your
your
own
starting
profile.
point. Granted, this starting point is a little bit higher than your like your shitty ass stuff. But if you start here, you might find Siete Legos is awesome, but I found a new product, or I found an añejo I love. Then we did our job. You started with this and you went up.
Yeah.
And it really does depend where you are. New Hampshire's state run, so it's a little cheaper.
This is like $500.
Like said in Pennsylvania, that's not $500.
Right. This is $500 in New Hampshire.
It's probably $500 to $600. Yeah, definitely.
$600.
Six. Yeah.
Let's go with. Let's even round up to $700 for New Hampshire. This is probably like $2,000 in Australia.
Yeah.
Because
it really depends where you
it's
are.
an island. In Pennsylvania, maybe it's like $1,500. I don't know what your Pennsylvania taxes are. You guys, you're in control state. Shit should just be easy there. It's like us, but apparently not. But there you go. You got your shit. Now you can go and make your drinks. People have asked me for this type of content for a while. If we get enough videos, maybe we do another one when you tell us what else we need to do like this.
Yeah. We love the ideas.
That's it.
That's Massachusetts.
We're here to make you drunk.
Ideas.
We're here to make you drunk with our ideas.
Ideas.
That's Dan's thing. He's from
Did you see those deers? Ideas.
Hey, I'm from Massachusetts. I don't say ideas.
Neither do any of us, and she says She says pizza.
I do say pizza.
So
Yeah.
I say ideas.
Auburn.
So beat
Auburn.
it.
So sidebar, more videos containing probably products like this. Down below, you can get our bartender starter kit at awesomedrinks.com, where you can get all the bitters I showed you here and a lot of other cool syrups that can complement all the stuff right here.
Do it.
Teach you how to drink.